What's up, guys? This is Justin. I'm here with Anthony.
Hi.
We're taking a look at Iron Man 3, the official game from
Yeah.
Gameloft.
You can play it now before you can even see the movie.
Yeah, well, it comes out Thursday, but we're allowed to sort of do a little bit of coverage now. This is a freemium download, so it's free to download, but it doesn't really seem to be too aggressive with like how it makes its money. The main way that it makes its money is this game that they charge for things in this game is that you can get new suits for Iron Man. And so you start with like this default, I guess it's the Mark III, and then it's like they have the Mark V, which is what we were showing you a second ago. And then you earn XP as you play, and you earn these crystals.
Wow, some of these suits get really mean looking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about Iron Man lore. Like, I haven't really ever read the comic books, but like, you know, I guess these are all like, I guess this is like his outer space suit.
I think, and if you've seen the preview for the movie, it looks like a lot of the suits are going to.
Yeah, and like Iron Patriot, Don Cheadle's suit.
Yeah. Whoa.
You got this guy. I think he's like the Hulkbuster suit.
Igor.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of different ones, and so you can play this game for free if you don't really care about the suits. But if that's something that's like important to you, you want to unlock stuff faster, then you can spend some dough. Otherwise, you're just kind of trying to fly as far as you can. It's like Temple Run, basically, like a fancier version of Temple Run. You have 3 missions that sort of earn you bonus currency at any given time.
And so you can buy the suits, but you can also earn them over time. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So, and you have like these power-ups, like the different ways you make money, but none of them really seem that important. You swipe along the bottom of the screen. It does have tilt controls, but I'm not really wild about tilt controls.
Exactly. I like the swipe a lot better when it's there.
So swiping the bottom portion of the screen sort of avoids obstacles, and then the top of the screen, you have this like his laser beam attack.
So you do have to actually do some fighting. It's not just Iron Man just driving for the sake of driving.
Yeah, no, he's not out for like a joyride. It does seem like you're in kind of like Malibu. There is kind of a story to the game, like these these you know, this villainous agency sort of popped up, and I don't really know if it's related to the story of the movie or not. And I don't know why, like some of the stuff just doesn't make sense. Like, what's the deal with those jets? Why are they fighting Iron Man?
Or maybe they're just this landing strip is a nightmare.
What's happening? Why am I?
You're clipping those wings.
Oh, I'm clipping the wings.
Yeah, this landing strip is like a nightmare though for like people that would be like trying to organize, you know, flights.
Yeah. No, it like doesn't. Like, it's one of those video game things where it doesn't make too much sense. Like, why are there those laser gates in like a residential, like what? Yeah, just don't think about it too much. This incredibly low flying blimp. So, but otherwise, it's just kind of like Temple Run with an Iron Man theme, and like you know, and some combat.
Seeing this actually makes me wish they made a pilot wings for tablet.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. This game's really pretty though, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's definitely showing what the Gameloft proprietary engine can do.
And so you see, we just completed a mission that Pepper Potts gave us.
Oof.
I want to go ahead and die and sort of show you what the story is here. So you can pay to keep going, like the same sort of freemium stuff. I haven't found it to be very aggressive. I've been playing maybe almost an hour and like haven't put a cent in, and it's totally like more generous with currency than a lot of games are. Did you hear his voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it took me a second to realize that was supposed to be him.
They didn't even really find a sound alike, and I'm not even sure, is that RDJ's face?
No, it's very
like it's a generic Tony Stark.
It's like a white guy with similarly messy hair and similar facial hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the likeness probably would have cost them.
Pepper Potts.
Yeah, it's not her likeness either. That's the voice, though.
Jarvis?
Yeah, that's the Jarvis voice.
Isn't Jarvis's voice, what's his name, though?
I don't know.
Famous guy? The albino in the Da Vinci Code?
Right. I can't think of his name either.
So what I can't show you is they have daily missions. See how it's counting down. You get a new daily mission every 20 hours. And those are like the equivalent of like story missions. Like I had to fly 10,000 meters and then fight a boss.
Can I pay to see them earlier?
I don't think you can. I think you're just sort of forced to wait a day.
Okay.
And they give you more sort of crystals. So that's like the flow of the game, right? Like you upgrade, you spend your currency on, did I go to Stark Industries? Where did I go? Yeah, I did. And you can sort of, like it takes a few seconds for your suit to fix itself. So you earn this money that you can pay to upgrade your armor, or you can get a new armor, and then you just go on these runs. Stuff seems kind of expensive. Like I have 4,600 XP, and I need 12,000 to unlock this guy.
Right, or 90 crystals.
Yeah, or 90 crystals. They do have different stats, like you can see their stats there at the top. So it's not just like cosmetic differences. Like this final guy has like way more HP.
Mark
and like
33.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Silver Centurion.
Mark 40.
And they're sorted into different. It took me a long time. Like this menu's kind of confusing. What they're sorted into, the 3 sort of trees, are what their special ability is.
I see,
like
I see.
that's how they're sorted. And you need to unlock the first one before you can get the next. So it's like if we were to go back and upgrade his special ability, and go to next, and did it show? So like there's leaderboards, and that's really the only reason to play a game like this. Like there is kind of a story mode. Amish Popescu.
That guy's ridiculously good.
What's my score? Oh, 66,000.
That's what I'm saying.
He's at 14 million. Sort of like Temple Run or Jetpack Joyride or a lot of these games, you get a score multiplier if you're in a nicer ship or in a nicer armor too. I don't know. I'm sort of on the fence about this game. Like it's free, right? So as a free time killer, like it's sort of tough to complain. But it seems like it's these same like 3 environments.
I was gonna say, I mean, free time killer is fine, but you're right when you say it is a time killer, right? And there are a lot of time killers on the App Store.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have a full review of this probably Thursday, but my snap judgment is like, I wish it had more places. Like, you're just sort of flying around, it looks like Malibu, like it looks like LA.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a bit of maybe not the best use of the license. I feel like there's so much cooler things they can do with Iron Man than just like a endless runner type thing.
Yep. It's like you're avoiding the same half-dozen obstacles, you're fighting the same half-dozen enemies, and you're sort of flying through the same half-dozen environments. Like, you know, mix it up a little bit more. The core gameplay is totally fine. Like, the swiping feels good. The game runs well. You know, I sort of like that when you're fighting somebody, you have to be, you know, sort of dodging stuff and firing back at the same time. Like, all of that feels pretty good. But yeah, I just don't know that there's enough really variety to make it work.
Yeah. I'm not necessarily entirely sold, but maybe we'll see.
Sure. Anthony, thank you for joining me.
No problem, Dash.
Everyone at home, thank you for tuning in. We are going to have a full review of Iron Man 3's, the official game, so make sure you're keeping it locked to IGN to look for that and all the hottest mobile game news.